The number one thing is if you have a lot of repetitive tasks, like law, where there's a lot of reviewing, a lot can be automated. That's why also a lot of software engineering jobs, they're very close to the AI development, but they're very dear to what can be automated and is more predictive on what is good code, what is bad code. You can test it through Q&A. These are way easier to automate than other jobs that are more like creative or that don't have these QA opportunities in it. And so the companies will probably go, and if I would start a startup today, I would look at like what are the very boring jobs that my workers do not want, but they take a lot of time. How can I replicate that workflow in an AI agent? If an intern joins your company, you go and you teach the intern shadows you, and then they learn, and 3 or 6 months later the intern is gone. You're lucky if you can hire them. You take your top performers and you sort of give them like this AI agent where they set them up with the workflow. Here at Pulse, you create your own automated workflows based on the way you work. And you provide the agent with the tools. And if there's a missing tool, for instance, to post something on social media or to compare to legal documents in a very certain way, then you can very easily build just that little tool, give it to the agent. It's part now on their Swiss knife tool set that they can use it for, and then go out and replicate just the work that this worker was doing. And that goes down to the button performers as well. They have that agent available and they're amplified. They're freed up with their time. They can do things they like and show progress where their brain can be put into action. The boring stuff that writes you into burnout can be done by the agent. They're happy to do it. That's where this goes back to that vertical AI question, and building agents is interesting because if you build a SaaS product, you're a domain expert and can come up with ideas on what does good code look like, what does a good business report look like, what does a good appraisal look like. You automate these things, you have training and test data, come up with your own evaluation framework with your data that personalizes it. You use that to essentially build an agent and also control the quality of the agent to see if you do some changes with the agent, suddenly it won't be able to find answers in a document. There are benchmarks out there. At Pulse, we outperformed by 236% the finance benchmark. And that is a benchmark. Can you retrieve relevant information from financial data, tables, graphics? Present it to the AI and answer questions, finding the right pages in long documents to find the needle in the haystack. But most of that is prompt engineering. If you change the wording and add a please, so like you're a rock star marketer, you see a 70% increase. Research shows using words, it makes these things perform better. You can automate also the way how they then check for quality. And these benchmarks are giving you a score, a number. And then it's like with every system, in the beginning, you start building the system so it passes the benchmark. We did this with the Turing test. So you go into territory where you start building the system to keep up with the system. As a business owner, you know your business best, what is bad. You can come up with this qualitative data set where you say like, this looks good, this looks bad. That agent gets a score. We know what is good, what is bad. Let's do a little wording changes. Add here, please. Let's see if that goes better. And that's proprietary to your business. And that's how you can start quality management. General benchmarks from foundational and frontier models, MMLU, and give you a direction, but not precisely what this means for your business case and task. There's this concept of identifying what is the right model for you, providing the model with the right proprietary data so it actually like makes it more personalized for you, and then having the agent work on it. And in the beginning, you show the agent how the work is done, how you would show an intern, but then automate it as you gain trust. Your workforce is freed up to do other things and is that 10x augmented like employee.